What's up, restaurant marketers? Are you struggling to find your ideal clients? The clients that actually have money and are willing to invest and know how important it is to invest in marketing. Well, I'm going to show you 3 places that you can look where you can go and start reaching out and contacting restaurant owners that are ready to hire you. So number 3 is going to be my big kind of ninja trick that I've discovered. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Before I start any of this, let me first preface this by saying, when I'm looking for restaurant clients, one surefire thing that I see is it is easier to move money than find new money. Okay? What do I mean by that? If a restaurant is already spending money on marketing in some capacity, it is easier to convince that restaurant to move it over to you to start paying you money rather than a restaurant that's not spending any money, that's never spent money on marketing in a real sense, to come up with new money in their budget. Now, it's not to say that it's impossible, but it's so much easier, and this is what I found from my experience. Moving money is better than finding money, so keep that in mind as we talk. The number one best place is Facebook groups, okay? Inside of Facebook groups, I'm in Kansas City, there are several kind of foodie groups. And in these foodie groups, there's 10,000 people and they're talking about restaurants all the time. And who is in those foodie groups posting all the time? Restaurant owners. Every day I see restaurant owners posting about their special or their Friday night steak dinner, whatever it is. I always see that happening. And so that's an opportunity to interact with those posts, make friends with those owners, comment on their posts so that when you go to reach out, they at least know who you are. They've recognized your name. They've seen you interacting with them in their Facebook group. I'm telling you, these Facebook groups are a gold mine to get clients and prospects out of. Now, let me tell you, be respectful of the group rules. Make sure you read the group rules and you follow them, because you do not want to get booted out of that group because it's so valuable to be in there. So don't be a spammer. Don't be constantly talking about your marketing agency. Don't do that. What can you do? You can share food, share specials from other restaurants. If you're doing Eats features, which is something that I do and I've done other videos about, I'll drop a link below to those. You can drop those features in there. But this is a good place, and what I do is I friend these restaurant owners and just start conversations with them and start building relationships and friends with them. So that's number 1, Facebook groups. If your community does not have a Facebook group, start one. Start your own. And you'll be surprised how fast it'll fill up. And you'll start getting restaurant owners in there to join because they want to share their specials and their posts. So that's number 1. Number 2 is I look at restaurants that are doing any type of advertising. Now, I know I'm being broad here. So what am I talking about? Do I see that they're running Facebook ads? Do I see that there was one that had a billboard that I reached out to and talked to. I was like, what are you doing with a billboard? Is that really bringing you customers? Are they doing TV or radio? You've probably heard me talk about Valpak before. Are they spending money? All of these things cost money, and there's many, many more. Sponsored on Yelp, right? Or Google. If you look on Yelp or Google and it says sponsored next to it, that means they are paying to be ranked at the top. So they are spending money. It is so much easier to be able to convince those people to move it, to start paying you, than someone that does not spend money on advertising. So if I see a restaurant, then I can tell they're spending a lot of money because I know how much these things cost. It is much easier for me to come in and say, hey, look what we can do for maybe a fraction of the cost and get you a much better ROI, return on investment, all right? So that is a big opportunity. So I'll add all these people to my Dream 100 list that I'm constantly adding to. All right. So that's number 2. Number 3, and I mentioned it here, and this is a big one, is Facebook ads. All right. Now, because I'm in the restaurant space, you're probably in the restaurant space. I see a lot of Facebook and Instagram ads for restaurants. All right. Many of them are in Kansas City, where I live, but I see restaurants across the country running ads. Yesterday, I saw one in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and it's like they are spending money on ads. That is good. They know the importance of marketing, but they're doing something wrong if someone in Kansas City that's never been to Pennsylvania, and I'm probably not going to Pennsylvania anytime in the near future, is seeing their ads. So that's an opportunity for you to step in and help them and do a better job, all right? So those are always ones that I reach out to because I know they're spending money. You know, whether it's $5, $10 a day, whatever it is, they're spending a little bit of money, and they know how important Facebook is, how important Facebook ads are. Now, they're probably just boosting it and they're making mistakes. That's okay, but you know that they're spending money, all right? Another example, when I see Facebook ads that are just terrible and aren't doing anything for them. I've done videos on this channel before about terrible Facebook ads that are doing nothing to get people to sign up for a VIP club, or sending people to their online ordering menu, or doing something to actually get business out of it. I see so many terrible ads out there. And when I see a terrible ad, that is a prime prospect for me to reach out to, because I know, again, they've got money, they see the importance of it, they just need some help doing it, and that's where me or you can step in to help them, all right? So that's another place where you can look. And so those are my 3 places: groups, people that are already advertising, or people running bad Facebook ads in some way where you can help. If you're interested in learning more about how to get clients for your agency, where you can find restaurant marketing clients, I'll drop a link below, and I'd love to just have a quick conversation with you and just get to know you. We can brainstorm ideas and see what we can do to help you get on the right path. No obligation at all. We'll just have a chat and see where things go from there. So hope you're having a wonderful day. Get out there and talk to people, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.